Ladies and gentlemen, what separates those who achieve greatness from those who only dream of it? It's the simple yet profound power of consistent action. You see, so many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. But the truth is, the most transformative force in your life is taking that first step and then repeating it again and again. Consistency is not about making huge leaps all at once, but about taking small, deliberate steps every day. Many people make the mistake of thinking that success comes from dramatic actions or instant results. They believe that unless they are taking massive, visible strides, they aren't making any progress at all. But this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, success is built on the foundation of small, consistent actions over time. I think of it like a tiny seed planted in the soil. At first, you don't see anything happening. But beneath the surface, there's a network of roots forming, growing stronger with each day that passes. Eventually, that seed will push through the earth and start to grow, and the progress will be visible to the world. When you commit to consistent action, you're not looking for instant gratification. Instead, you're training your mind and body to stay focused and committed, even when you don't immediately see the results of your efforts. This is a process of building habits, creating momentum, and developing resilience. Each small action adds to your growth, whether it's a decision to wake up a little earlier, write for 10 minutes, or take the first step toward a difficult conversation. Each of these actions compounds over time, shaping you into the person capable of achieving the bigger goals you desire. Small steps allow you to make adjustments along the way. When you set out to accomplish something grand, you might not know all the challenges that will come your way or how the path will unfold. But by taking one step at a time, you allow yourself the flexibility to course correct, learn, and adapt. It's in this process that growth happens, not just in the outcome, but in the lessons you learn along the way. And each time you take action, you are reinforcing a new neural pathway in your brain, making it easier to take the next step and the one after that. The power of small steps is in their ability to create a rhythm. It's like a heartbeat that keeps going, no matter what. It might not always be fast or loud, but it's steady, it's constant, and it builds strength over time. Each small, consistent action is a powerful statement to yourself and the universe that you are serious about creating change. Consistent action is a powerful tool in rewiring your brain. Every time you take a deliberate step toward your goal, you are strengthening the neural pathways in your brain. These pathways form the foundation of your behaviors, habits, and thought processes. The more consistently you act on your intentions, the more your brain adapts to these actions and begins to recognize them as normal. What was once a challenge or a conscious effort becomes part of your automatic response system. This process of rewiring your brain is fundamental because it bridges the gap between intention and behavior. When you set an intention, it's just a thought, an idea, or a vision of what you want to create. But that thought alone won't bring about change. Change happens when you back up that intention with consistent actions. Each small action, whether it's waking up early to work on your goals or making a healthy choice, tells your brain that this is what you prioritize. This is who you are becoming. The brain then starts to respond to these actions by creating new neural connections that reinforce the desired behavior. Over time, these connections become stronger and more efficient, and your actions become more automatic. By taking consistent action, you are also training your brain to focus on what truly matters. Every decision you make, every action you take sends a message to your brain about what is important to you. If you want to cultivate a mindset of success, it's crucial to act in ways that support that vision consistently. With each step, your brain begins to filter out distractions and focus more on what aligns with your goals. The actions you take shape your thoughts and attitudes, transforming them into a mindset that is focused, disciplined, and aligned with your desires. Consistency also helps your brain learn how to deal with challenges and setbacks. When you face difficulties, your brain learns how to adapt and keep moving forward. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to quit, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth. By reinforcing the habit of taking action, you build mental resilience, and your brain becomes more skilled at handling adversity. Over time, you become less likely to give up when things get tough because your brain has learned to keep going despite the challenges. When you take consistent action, you align your energy with the future you are trying to create. Energy is not just a physical force, it's also a mental, emotional one. Every action you take, no matter how small, sends out a signal into the world that you are committed to your goals. This energy flows through your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical actions, creating a magnetic field around you that draws the experiences, people, and opportunities that are aligned with your vision. The more consistent your actions, the stronger this energy becomes, and the more it synchronizes with the energy of your desired outcome. This alignment is not just about taking action for the sake of it. It's about consciously channeling your energy in a focused, purposeful way. When you act consistently, you begin to develop a powerful connection between your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions, and your outer world, your behaviors, results, and experiences. Every step you take reinforces this connection and amplifies the force of your energy. This alignment is what turns abstract desires into tangible results. Think of it as tuning a radio. When you consistently adjust the dial in small increments, you eventually find the exact frequency that resonates with your goal. If you stop adjusting or get distracted by other frequencies, the signal becomes weaker and the connection fades. But by taking consistent, focused action, you keep tuning yourself to the frequency of your dreams. The clearer the frequency, the more likely it is that your energy will attract the experiences and opportunities that match it. This process doesn't just affect external circumstances, it also impacts your internal state. When your energy is aligned with your goals, your thoughts become more focused and your emotions more stable. You begin to experience a sense of clarity and purpose, which makes it easier to continue acting consistently, even when faced with uncertainty. Your mind starts to expect success because your energy is now in harmony with your aspirations. The more you maintain this alignment, the more the universe responds in kind, creating synchronicities and opportunities that help you move forward. The power of aligning your energy through consistent action lies in the ability to move beyond doubt and fear. It helps you trust in the process, knowing that each step you take is bringing you closer to the life you are creating. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in personal transformation. Each small action you take consistently builds on the previous one, creating a cycle of growth and movement that accelerates over time. At first, it may feel like progress is slow and the steps you're taking are insignificant, but as you continue, something incredible happens. You begin to build momentum. Momentum is the energy you create when you stay committed and keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear. This momentum is essential because it creates a snowball effect. The more actions you take, the more opportunities you create for yourself. What might have seemed like a difficult or overwhelming task in the beginning now feels easier as each step builds the strength and confidence you need to take the next one. Consistency in action not only creates tangible results, but also creates an internal shift in how you view challenges. What once might have felt like a setback becomes just another part of the journey, something you can handle because you built the mental resilience and momentum to face it. With momentum, you start to move faster and with more purpose. It's like being on a train that once it starts moving requires less energy to maintain its speed. In the same way, once you've established a consistent habit of taking action, you will find that your ability to take even bigger steps increases. What felt impossible at the beginning now feels attainable. This is the power of momentum. It propels you forward, making the journey seem less daunting and more achievable. The beauty of momentum is that it not only helps you progress, but also gives you the motivation to keep going. Each small success along the way fuels your desire to keep going. The more momentum you gain, the more your belief in your ability to succeed grows. You no longer have to push yourself as hard to get started because the momentum carries you forward. It shifts your focus from the difficulties to the possibilities, from what you have yet to achieve to what is already unfolding before you. As you build momentum through consistent action, you create a cycle that becomes self-sustaining. Your actions, your belief in yourself, and the energy you're putting into your goals feed each other, creating a powerful force that drives you toward greater success. When you take consistent action, you're learning to have faith in the process itself, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Too often, people are driven by the desire to see instant rewards for their efforts. But real transformation doesn't happen overnight, it unfolds gradually, step by step. The key is to trust that every action, no matter how small, is a necessary part of the journey. Faith in the process means believing that the accumulation of these consistent efforts will eventually lead to the outcomes you desire, even when those results seem far off. This type of faith requires patience and resilience. It means committing to your goals without getting discouraged by the pace of progress. When you consistently act, you're not just waiting for external signs of success, you're affirming your commitment to the future you're creating, regardless of the immediate circumstances. This kind of trust in the process helps you stay grounded in your purpose, even when things aren't going exactly as planned. It allows you to keep moving forward even on days when progress seems slow or invisible. Faith in the process also involves a deep trust in the laws of attraction and manifestation. When you take consistent action, you are not only working toward your goal, but also signaling to the universe that you are serious about bringing that goal to life. Every small step sends an energetic message that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the vision you hold. You don't need to see the results right away to know that you are on the right path. Sometimes the universe works in ways you cannot yet comprehend, aligning the right circumstances and people to help you manifest your dreams. But this only happens when you stay consistent, even when the results aren't immediately apparent. Believing in the process also helps you to let go of control. It's easy to get caught up in the need to control every outcome, but faith allows you to release that need and trust that the process will unfold as it should. This trust not only alleviates anxiety and frustration, but also opens up space for synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and breakthroughs to occur. The more you embrace this faith, the more you will see that every action, no matter how small, is a vital part of the larger picture. Every step forward brings you closer to your goal, and the process becomes as meaningful as the outcome itself. Taking consistent action is essential in helping you break through internal resistance and build resilience. Resistance is a natural part of the human experience, and it shows up in many forms: doubt, fear, procrastination, and the temptation to quit when things get tough. When you begin something new or step outside your comfort zone, resistance will always try to hold you back. It tries to keep you in familiar patterns, even if those patterns no longer serve you. But the only way to overcome this resistance is by continuing to take action, even when it feels uncomfortable or difficult. The act of consistently moving forward, despite the resistance, helps you rewire your internal responses. Each time you face resistance and push through it, you train your brain to recognize that discomfort is a part of growth, not a reason to stop. At first, the resistance may feel overwhelming, and you might question whether it's worth it. But the more you face it and keep moving forward, the less power it has over you. Your resilience grows, and you begin to see resistance not as an obstacle, but as a signal that you're on the right path. This process is not about eliminating resistance, it's about learning to work with it. It's about recognizing that fear or self-doubt doesn't have to dictate your actions. You can feel fear and still take action. You can experience self-doubt and still keep going. In fact, it's often in the moments when resistance is strongest that you are closest to a breakthrough. When you continue to take action in the face of resistance, you build inner strength and develop the mental toughness required to handle challenges as they arise. Resilience doesn't come from avoiding discomfort, it comes from embracing it and learning how to move through it. Each action you take in the face of resistance is a victory in itself. Over time, as you build a habit of consistent action, you develop an unshakable belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. You come to understand that no matter how hard things get, you can always push through and keep moving forward. The more you take action despite resistance, the more you realize that you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible. You begin to trust in your own strength, and that belief propels you toward even greater success. When you take consistent action, you create a powerful mind-body connection that drives you toward your goals. Our thoughts and emotions are deeply interconnected with our physical actions, and every action you take strengthens this connection. The body responds to your mental emotional state, and the mind is shaped by your actions. When you act consistently, you begin to align your body and mind in a way that accelerates your progress toward your goals. Think of it as a feedback loop. Your mind sets an intention, your body takes the necessary actions, and in return, your body's responses reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. The more you act on your intentions, the more your body becomes conditioned to support those actions. Your body becomes familiar with the energy and effort required to move toward your goal, and it begins to function more efficiently to help you achieve what you set out to do. Your physical state, from posture to energy levels, starts to reflect the focus and commitment you bring to your actions. In the beginning, it may take more conscious effort to stay consistent, as your body and mind may not be fully aligned yet. You may feel resistance, fatigue, or frustration, but the more you push through and take action, the stronger the connection between mind and body becomes. Over time, the consistency of your actions creates a synergy that makes the process feel more natural. Your body learns the rhythm of your work, and your mind becomes more disciplined and focused. Eventually, you don't have to think about every step because your actions become ingrained in your daily routine. This mind-body connection is not just about physical energy, it also influences your mental state. As you take consistent action, your confidence grows and your belief in your ability strengthens. You begin to feel more capable of handling challenges and your emotional resilience increases. The process of consistently taking action feeds back into your mental clarity, helping you stay more focused and less distracted by doubts or setbacks. Your emotions, which were once influenced by fear or uncertainty, begin to shift towards excitement, determination, and a deep sense of purpose. The beauty of this mind-body connection is that it works both ways. As your actions build, your mind becomes clearer and more empowered. And as your mind becomes more focused, your body responds with greater energy and endurance. This harmony between mind and body propels you forward with momentum, making it easier to continue acting consistently toward your goals. The stronger the connection, the more effortless your journey feels. Consistency in action helps you build an unshakable sense of discipline that empowers you to stay committed to your long-term goals, regardless of the challenges or distractions you face. Discipline isn't just about sticking to a schedule or following a set of rules. It's about developing the mental fortitude to make the right choices day in and day out, even when the immediate rewards aren't clear. It's a muscle that grows stronger the more you use it. Each time you take consistent action, you are strengthening this muscle, allowing you to stay focused on your vision even when the going gets tough. Discipline is the ability to keep going even when your emotions or circumstances try to pull you away from your goals. It's easy to act when everything is going well, but true discipline is revealed when you face obstacles, fatigue, or doubt. By committing to consistent action, you develop a resilient mindset that keeps you moving forward no matter what. This discipline is not rigid or restrictive. Rather, it's a freedom that allows you to act in alignment with your highest intentions, even in moments of discomfort. In the beginning, developing this level of discipline may require conscious effort. You may need to push yourself to stay on track when distractions or negative thoughts arise. But as you continue to take action, discipline becomes more natural and automatic. The more consistent you are, the less you have to force yourself to stay on course. Over time, you build a pattern of behavior that supports your goals, and the actions that once felt challenging become second nature. The power of discipline lies in its ability to keep you aligned with your long-term vision. It helps you avoid the traps of instant gratification, reminding you that the true rewards are in the long game. When you act consistently, you are saying no to short-term distractions and yes to the bigger picture. Each time you stick to your commitment, you reinforce your belief that you are capable of achieving your dreams, no matter how far away they may seem. This unshakable discipline helps you push through the tough times and stay focused on the progress you're making, rather than the challenges you face along the way. Thank you.